Everyone, I have this fun fold card to show you, and it's simple, but it takes just a little bit to put it together, and I changed the colors out a little bit. I did use the new Marbeled Elegance paper, and it's just beautiful. I'll show it to you real quick, and then we'll move on to the card. So this is the paper, and it's just gorgeous. I love all of the gold, and I love this one with the hearts on the back of it. I made some other Valentine's cards that I posted, and they turned out so pretty. But look how pretty this is. The pinks and the reds, the flirty flamingo, the back, the speckled. I love the speckled paper. One, and then isn't that pretty with those stripes in it? I love that. Let's see, one, and I love this one with the roses on the back. But, you know, me and pink, I love pink. There's the red again with the red speckles on the back of that one. And this is pretty. Leaves, I guess. It's really pretty. Same one. Okay, so let me show you this card. It is easy. And I didn't have the Marbeled Elegance dies to go with this one, so I just pulled out all of my heart dies that I had and just started cutting some papers. And what you will need 2 sheets of a card base. I used crumb cake on this one, and they're just 5.5 by 4 1/4. And all you do is you bring in your scoring, your cutter, and just make sure you use the gray one on here, the light gray one and not the dark gray one. And then on the 4-inch side, you just want to cut it at 3/8, and that is right before the 1/2 inch. So you just want to score it at 3/8. Both of them. And then you just fold them. And I went ahead and did most of the prep work just to show you how easy this goes together. So you are going to need your tear and tape, and Stamp It Up sells it. So what you want to do is you just want to, when you're looking at these, you want to make sure this is the front of your card, and it's going to be, this is where you're going to start laying your hearts with the window sheets. And I just used strips that I had. You can cut them anywhere from a 1/2 inch down. You know, some of them are 1/2 inch, some of them are 3/8, just however big you want them to be. The ones that I did on this one, they all ended up being like a 1/2 inch, and I thought, well, you can make them a little bit smaller for these ones because they don't need a whole lot to hold them up, and then that way they fade into the background better, I think. So let me just stick this over here out of the way. And what you need is you're going to need your 2 pieces of cardstock that you've scored. And of course, one of them got away from me, so we will use what we have. So we'll use one of these. Make sure that they are both scored at 3/8. And you just want to fold them. They're going to go together like this, and then they're going to just fold together. And then when you close it and open it back up, that's when the hearts pop up. So I'm going to go ahead and fix this one since I did something with my one that I prepared before. And tear and tape, you can tear it, but a lot of times when I'm doing something like this, I just go ahead and cut it so that it is straight and I don't have to worry about it. Sometimes when you tear it and it attaches at the end, it tears your cardstock when you rip it. So just be careful with that. So let's put that to the side because we're going to need it again. And then what you want to do, I'm going to put this one to the side. Hopefully it doesn't go anywhere. So what you want to do is you want to take your, what I did, I went ahead and put these all together, but you just want to place them down so you know where you want them to go. I'm going to use this one as a guide. And I did change the colors. This was Flirty Flamingo, and I decided I wanted Melamumbo. So I really love these colors. So just figure out where you want your hearts to be and dry fit them so you know where they're going to end up. So then and you just use the glue dots to attach these. And here's my other one. And you can add as many hearts as you like. You know, you can make it fuller. You could add some leaves, which would be kind of cute to hide this clear plastic, the window sheets, if you wanted to. So we're just going to move these out of the way. We know they all fit in there. And then you're just going to take your tear and tape, take that off. And if you want to, you can go ahead and put your white pieces in. This is going to be for the bottom piece, and this is going to be for the top. Isn't this cute? I love this one. These are all old, retired Valentine's sets, or some of them are actually, you know, for weddings, and they have different sayings in them. So I think my glue doesn't want to come out, so we're going to get a new one. Let's just see if we can get one that actually works. I think they are all having issues today. There we go. So let's get rid of this. And you don't have to use a lot of this glue because it doesn't take a whole lot to hold it down. So let's just put this right in here. And just make sure that you get your edges straight. Sometimes I have to, whoops, don't stick your cardstock down. That's a good thing about this new glass plate that Stampin' Up! Came out with. It releases the glue, and then you can just clean it off. You can stamp on it. You can put ink on it if you want to do a technique, and then it just wipes clean. So we'll start with the big one here. And you can, I'll show you, we'll cut these off when we're done. Go ahead and put this one right about here. And then they just attach right down here, and that holds them into place. So let's bring in one of these. Aren't those colors pretty together? I just think they're so pretty. Put in a gold one. There. And bring in another one, speckled one. And like I said, you could add more if you wanted to. I'm just gonna stick with these ones for right now. Maybe the next one I'll add even more hearts. Just put that one in. And what you want to do is go ahead, scoot this to the side. Isn't that one pretty? I love this. Everyone needs a friend like you. Like I said, this is a retired one, so unfortunately that one's not available unless you find it on eBay or one of the stamp sites. Just stick that right in there. This is for the outside. Stick that up there. And then what you want to do is you want to go ahead and trim this. Trim these ends off. Make sure you cut them close enough so that they don't stick out the bottom of your card when you put it together. these. I might keep those because I always keep my scraps of window sheets because you never know when you're going to use them for another project. So then we'll take the tear and tape protective layer off here. And then what you want to do is you just want to scoot them together and just make sure that you get them on the ends first. And if sometimes I try to keep my finger in it on the other end so that it doesn't stick down before I want it to. So there we go. Isn't that cool? So then you just, I love it. It's such a fun card to make, and you could put anything in there that you wanted to. It doesn't have to be hearts. You could put flowers in there. Flowers would be really cute to pop up in there. And then this is just the decoration for the outside. I love this paper. It's so pretty. Up so I can see it. And this is pretty. This is a retired paper that I had. I think it was called Simply Adored, maybe something like that. But isn't it, even the back side's pretty? But I love retired paper. You know, use what you have, and you know, you can get the new stuff and add to it. This paper is just so gorgeous. And then the outside, isn't this pretty? Like I said, this is an old one that I had, and I just embossed it and added some more hearts to the outside of it. Now you could pop this up on dimensionals if you wanted to, or just leave it flat so that it'll, you know, go through the mail. I think I want mine. I'm just gonna put it down, and then I'll decide what I want to add to the outside. Isn't it pretty together? So pretty. But yeah, this is a really fun card, so I hope you have fun with it. Maybe you can see it better that way. But I love it. I just think it's awesome. So if you have any questions, let me know, and I'll talk to you soon.